supernatural skill. The pinch, the immeasurable. Next time, the superhuman.